Before I start the main segment of this video, just a quick reminder, if you find this video to be useful and informative to you, please give it a thumbs up by clicking on this icon. This is the quickest and the easiest way for you to provide me that feedback. Also, feel free to share this video with your friends, families, and your followers by clicking on the share. If you are not a subscriber to my YouTube video channel, click on the subscribe button to subscribe and make certain that you have selected one of these HD options, then you'll be able to watch this video in HD. Finally, if you have any comment, question, or input, feel free to submit them to me using the comment section below. Welcome to another market update. Today is March 25th, 2018. Let's take a look at some of the ETF the index ETF, and then we'll look at the FAANG stock. Last week the market dropped quite a bit compared to the previous week, and as you can see, the SPY here came to 3 different price zones, and right now it's sitting at the bottom of this blue zone here. So if it doesn't get a bounce off of this 258 area and back up above this this blue zone here, up above 260, then most likely you'll probably see prices to continue to come down, to see the price to continue to come down into this red zone and possibly come and tag this February low near this 252, 253 area. And if that doesn't hold, then we're probably looking for it to continue to work its way down to this 249 zone here. Okay, if it bounces, it needs to get back into this red zone up above this 268. Okay, and looking at the Q also came down quite a bit and cut to also 3 blue zone, and right now it's in the middle of this range here, so expecting the price to come down to this 156, 157 area and possibly cut to that and work itself down to maybe 154, and then chop around. Eventually, I think if the S&P 500 going to check the February low, most likely the Q will also come down and check this low near this 150 area. And looking at the IWM, the Russell 2000 ETF, it too came down. Right now it's sitting on top of this red zone here at 150. So if it get a bounce, then they need to get above this zone here and get back above 154. Otherwise, we're basically looking for the price to come down and work itself down to this 145 and possibly get into this low here and retest this low somewhere around this 142, 143 area. Okay, so let's take a look at the FAANG stock and see how they did. Let's see how they did, and I see Facebook came down. Right now it's getting near this blue zone here, so we'll be looking for to see would it be able to get a bounce off of this 158, 159 area, and if not, then we're basically looking for the price to continue to come down and possibly get down to this 150 area. Next FAANG stock, Apple. And we see Apple came down to into this blue zone, so I expect this most likely will cut to this blue zone and work itself down to this 158. Otherwise, if it could bounce, it needs to bounce back into this red zone here and get back above 170. Then looking at Amazon also came down into this range, and right now basically looking for it to come down to this 1463, 1464 area to see would it get a bounce back up. If it's not, they're essentially looking for the price to work itself down to possibly to the 1343, 1342 area. And Netflix is also working itself down to the 294 area, 294, 295, and see would it get a bounce when it get down to this zone. And if it doesn't get a bounce off of this 295 area, then basically looking for it to continue to move on down to possibly to 285. Then finally the Google also coming into or coming down to this blue zone here, so expect it to probably come in to see if it get a bounce off of this 1021, 1022 area, and if it doesn't, then I expect it to cut to and tag this February low and possibly work itself down to this 915 level. Okay, so that's basically it for this week.